Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before I start guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So before I start guys, I'll give you some advice to read first the concrete field technician grade 1 and especially also the ASTM 172 2014 edition. So if you have latest version, much better you study first before you watch this video. So guys, I will start uh, this video. I doing this video guys because I just want to share some idea on how to pass the EST 172 and ECI examination for concrete field testing technician. So let's start guys. So ASTMC 172 standard practices for sampling fresh mixed concrete. So question number 1, sampling by this practice covers procedures for obtaining representative samples on which tests are to be performed to determine blank with a quality requirements of the specification under which concrete is furnished. So in these questions, guys, only fill in the blank. Sometimes it's a true or false questions. But in reality, during exam, you will face only a multiple choice. So much better you answer these questions. Those questions, it's a 14 question, guys, in this book. So you need to finish this one. So before I took the exam, I studied this first and I answered the 14 questions. That's why I passed in the ASTM 172. So that answer this one, question number 1. So the answer is compliance. So you can see the answer in section reference at 1.1. So next, number 2, this practice covers sampling from 5 types of equipment, which are, so this is need a type 5 of equipment. So the answer is 1 is stationary mixers, paver mixers, revolving trucks mixers, or agitators, continuous mixers, and open top mixers. You can find this one at section reference 5.2.1, 5.2.2, 5.2.3, 5.2.4, and 5.2.5 at ASTM 172. So if you have a latest edition, much better you read that one. So question number 3, the elapsed time between obtaining the first and final portion of the composite sample shall not exceed. So need a minimum time. So what is the answer? It's a 15 minutes, section reference at 4.1. So next, number 4, portion of composite sample shall be truly remixed before beginning test of the sample. True or false? So what is the answer? What do you think, guys? It's a true. So answer is true based on section reference at 4.1, 4.1.1. So next, question number 5, start test for slant, temperature, and air content. So ASTM 143, 1064, and air content is 231. ASTM 231 within how many minutes after obtaining the final portion of the composite samples? That is the questions. Sometimes you can find you will see this question in the examination, during examination. So I faced this question also. So answer 5 minutes, section reference at 4.1.2. So don't forget this 5 minutes answer, guys. Now, but if you check also the latest revision, maybe change. Okay. So number 6, start molding specimen for strength test within blank how many minutes after fabricating composite sample. So you need, that's why, guys, you need to read first the whole significance, sampling procedure, scopes, and other procedures. You need to read first this one before you answer that one, this question. So what is the answer, guys? 15 minutes according to section reference at 4.1, 4.2. So next, number 7 question. The concrete sample must be protected from the contamination and what? So contain and maybe all this one from the sun rapid evaporation section. So the answer is rapid evaporation section reference 4.1.2. So I will check. Okay, 15 minutes. This one, sun, protect the sample from the sun, wind, and other source of rapid evaporation and from contaminations. That's why this one. So we have three answer: protect from the sample from the sun, wind, and other source of rapid evaporation. So we have three answer that. So only this textbook give only asking for only one question, one answer. So next, the minimum size sample for making strength test specimen. So how much or minimum size of sample? How many grams, kilo, or liters for the strength test specimen? So the answer is 28 liters cubic feet. Section reference at 5.1. So you can find the answer at 5.1. You can check that one. So number 9, when sampling from the stationary mixer, the batch must be sampled at or more regular space interval during discharge of the middle portion. So always remember this space interval during discharge of the middle portion of the batch. So what is the answer, guys? So the answer is 2. So when sampling from the stationary mixer, the batch must be sampled at 2 or more regularly spaced interval during discharge of the middle portion. So it's the question asking for the stationary mixer. So that's why 2 or more. So you can find the answer at 4.1.2. Number 10, when sampling from paving mixer, obtaining sample from at least how many portions? The asking for how many portion, different portion or of the pile, and combine them into one composite sample for test purposes. So the question for paving mixer, how many or obtaining sample from at least how many, either 2 or 5, like that. So maybe the answer is 5. So the answer is 5 according to section reference at 5.2.2. So you can check that one. Next question, when sampling from revolving track mixer. So the question is for revolving track mixer. So you need to identify what machine or equipment used. When sampling from the revolving track mixer, sample the concrete by collecting how many portion or more portion take a regularly spaced interval during discharge of the middle portion of the batch. So what is the answer? Answer is 2. So by collecting 2 or more portion, take regularly spaced interval during discharge of the middle portion of the batch. So the answer is 2 based on section reference 5.2.3. So next, number 12. Concrete samples from the track mixers must be obtained before any water or admixture are added to the mixer at the job site. So ibig sabihin lang na concrete all sample mixer. So lahat, all water and admixture must be added already before you get sample. So what is the answer, guys? So answer is false. Based on section reference 5.2.3, concrete samples from track mixer must be obtained before any water or admixture added to the mixer of the job site. So need to add first before you get samples. So question number 13. The composite sample from track mixer must be obtained from the So track mixer, the question is for track mixer. Must be obtained from the blank portion of the batch. So middle portion. Composite sample from the track mixer. So middle portion section reference at 5.2.3. So maybe this one is the last questions, number 14. When the concrete contains aggregates larger than that permitted for a particular test method, the sample of the concrete must be blank before making the test. So possible, if you read this one, possible you know the answer. Wet, I guess wet sieve, yes. Wet sieve, section reference at 6.1. So this all question I get this from ACI ACI field technician. This one, guys. All that question I get this one. Here I get here. Okay. So but in the actual, guys, only 5 to 7 question only, not like this 14 questions. But in reality, guys, during exam, you can face only a multiple choice, not like this, because this one is very little bit difficult, especially the multiple, especially true or false questions. So I hope, guys, I share some idea how to pass in ASTM 172. Next, the next topic are ASTM 1064. So I hope you guys you enjoy and sit back. Thank you.